Everybody's asking me about how's the market in our area, and there's all kinds of opinions out there, but I've got one that I think is going to hit home that's really important for you as you make decisions this summer. This is Ron Wysocarski at Wise Home Team Realty talking about recent single-family home sales. What's interesting is that everybody says the market is up and it's hot, and they're right, and it's going to continue. So this isn't the news part. What is newsworthy is this constant conversation about inventory, and there's not enough of it. And what I have found is that I think there is enough inventory, even though in this past month there's only been about 1,200 homes for sale. And when you think about this, well, geez, where is it all going to come from? We did about 500 sales again, a little less than April, but way more than last year. And that's a 2-month supply. And as long as more properties come on the market, which is happening, then it should be okay. Now, if you think about last year when there was 2,200 homes on the market compared to 1,100 this year, half the inventory. What's interesting is we've had way more sales, 350 to 500. So it's a big jump in sales. Our supply is 2 months instead of maybe 4 months or 5 months from last year, but the market's still moving forward. Prices are still going up. And again, not any of this is earth-shattering news, but it is good things. Now, what I will tell you is that as we move towards more inventory and more things, we will see a gradual increase in the amount of homes that are available for sale throughout the rest of the year. I also expect that the number of properties will continue to increase on a monthly basis, probably through September. And I think at some point you may find that the sales may level off a little bit and inventory may increase ever so slightly. I don't know that we'll get back to the sales of last year or the inventory of last year, but I do know this. There is help on the way if you are a buyer that's frustrated in this market. We have noticed that a lot of buyers have pulled back from being in the market, and they're calling it buyer fatigue. And so what does buyer fatigue mean? Well, it means that you've been on the market looking for a house, and maybe you've been outbid. Maybe you've looked around and found all these great houses, and they just were a little bit out of reach. Maybe the price has gone up dramatically, and it's a little out of your affordability, or maybe just your comfort range. My suspicion is that 50 to 90% of the people will remove themselves in the month of July from buying a property. And the reasons are simple. There's vacations, there's graduations. They're tired of getting beat out for properties. And what that means is the people that are left in there's actually a greater opportunity because there's a few more properties to buy. And a lot of buyers have exited the market through buyer fatigue. What does it mean to you as a buyer? It means that you may be able to buy a property that isn't in a multiple offer situation. You may see as a seller that your home doesn't sell for $10,000 over the list price in the first 2 days with 22 offers. What you may see is something a little more traditional where it takes a week or two to get a solid offer on there and a more one-to-one relationship. The properties will still sell. They're likely to sell at the prices that the market is currently at. I just think it's going to just pause just a little bit in the way that we're doing things. So in the month of July, I would anticipate less multiple offers, a little increase in days in market from a couple of days to a couple of weeks. But I don't expect a negative effect on pricing. And I do expect homes to continue selling at a great rate. And I hope this information is helpful to you. My take on the market is it will continue to stay strong. Inventory is solid. It's low, but it's solid. Interest rates still super low. I saw an ad for rates in the 2s, came in my email today. So I know purchasing power is there, and there's nothing really to upset that apple cart. I look forward to giving you guys more of these reports to help you making your decisions, whether it's to buy or sell in this market. And me, I'm buying and selling. So I'm a fan of this market right now, and I hope it continues, and I think it will. This is Ron Wysocarski for Wise Home Team Realty.